Hi. Today, sorry I've been gone so long. I've just been chilling, I'm gonna try to get into space in Wobbly Life without paying a dime. Red line. Let me just. Yes. Hold on. Am I selecting the right world? This is world 1. Okay. Yes. Okay. New game. New character. No, not like the other tutorial. Did the job. This is a fresh run. As you can see here. I'm in. I'm jumping. And the immediate thing I do is grab this. This is probably a speedrun get space. Probably a speedrun category for it on speedrun.com. You never know. Here's what I do. I get out here. I'm not trying to speedrun. Hold on. Perfect. If you want to jet ski, and I'm on my way. I'm going to show you that how much it costs and that I can't get one. Even if you already know this. You'll know it again. Bah. Alright, we're here in the jungle, and there's the rocket. Here's the academy. Yep, you're trying to get to space, not in there. You can get in there easily by just going to the side there. To get to space is a little more complicated. Here's what it starts out as. See? You can't come through here without an astronaut training card. Go to get one. Must be here with the astronaut training course. Passing this course will let you fly the rocket outside the Wobbly space station. You also learn important astronaut skills that will help you once you're in space. If you'd like to take the course, you just need to pay the fee. They'll issue you an astronaut training card. $500? Yeah, no, we're not paying that. If you want to get it for free, then listen up. Now, I haven't fully tested this. I've done a tiny bit of testing. So, this just isn't really gonna be that impressive. It might not work, but if it doesn't, you'll always be seeing this, so... Oh yeah, if you're wondering what I just did, let me show you. Let me just go outside. I completely forgot to show you. So let me just go all the way back. Pass the exam, yeah. Oh yeah, and reminder, you better actually know, like, look up a video on how to become a cadet and stuff like that, because it's valuable information. We just touch the door, he'll say you can't go in here with that astronaut training card, and yeah. Basically, what I did was, I went up to this wall right here. I interacted with the vending machine. Like so. Hug the wall, press the interact button, then press back. Unless you want to buy something, of course. It'll teleport you right in. Anyways, now we can actually get to what we are gonna do. Now, in order for it to not break entirely, we have to do this very specifically. We're gonna go back to this area. Then, talk to this guy. Ready to use the simulator? Great. Jump on board and we'll get started. Right, now you can start the engines. They should be able to engage the thrusters. This will move the spaceship forwards. You're natural. Now use the stick in front of you to turn the spaceship any direction you want. That's it, well done. Finally, most spaceships have a boost mode. This is when you want to get somewhere quickly. You need to engage the thruster, then hold the boost button down to activate it. Enable the boost mode now. Excellent, that's the end of the test. You passed. Your training course is nearly complete now. Final part through that door on the other side of this room. You'll be up in space in no time. Then you'll get that. Normally, whenever you start, you'll get the thing wanting to go in space. But I talked to that lady, so. Then now you go through this door. And this is the part where I only tested up to it. This part. Hello. And to the final part of the astronaut training course. This room we practice dealing with low gravity. Ahead of you are 3 courses. Each one simulates a sort of low gravity you'll experience in space. Today's course needs to grab the ball and put it in the hoop. You can begin when you're ready. This test is the easiest one. Use the 4 platforms to get to the top. Fun fact, they just reused this map for the last one. And they just make it so the fans turn off and on. And they paint a 3 on the wall. Slam dunk? No, it fit. Let me just... Come on! I haven't fully tested it yet. If it doesn't work, then won't. Well done. I knew you would do it. In this test, platforms are moving. Makes things a little tricky. I wonder if you can still buy an astronaut training card after you do this. This is quite the glitch. Don't you think? Free astronaut. Normally you pay $500 and talk about this, yada yada. In my opinion, this one's the hardest one. I've lost on it so many times, it's not even funny. Okay. By the way, just like I said before, that's it, you're good at this. But anyways, you're gonna want to know everything about it. Like everything. So if you don't know everything about it, that's gonna be a little bit hard for you. Make sure you know about space credits, the helmet, really everything beforehand. It'll teach you how to use spaceships and deal with low gravity, but that's about it. Skips the first few parts. In this test, the gravity level changes. You'll need to wait for the right moment to jump. Yippee. Wait, not yippee. Aw. Man. Phew. Huh. Turn on them fans. See, it's an exact copy except for the gravity just changes and the vectoring on the wall. Were they just lazy or something? I don't care though. It's only for the testing part. They finished the entire space, so I'm pretty sure they're good. Okay. Fantastic, you showed some great skills there. That's all 3 tests complete. You're going to make one fine astronaut. Get your space license from the awards room up the elevator to finish the course. We haven't been over here yet, so it might break. because that's what we got in. And if we go through this door, there's a 50-50 chance either we get to go through and become space cadet, or she tells us we need an astronaut training card. Congratulations, you've passed the astronaut training course. Now you're a fully qualified space wobbly. Here's a space license and a basic spacesuit to get you started. When you want to travel to space, please visit the team at the base of the rocket. These doors will take you straight there. Remember your training, Space Wobbly? Thank you for being part of the Wobbly Space Program. Can I put on some clothes? No way, did this actually work? I didn't spend a single dime on this. If I can actually go to space, this is gonna be incredible. It actually worked. I am so surprised. Now let's go, Dishie. Stop letting you last because we want to buy a space laser. Or if we're already qualified. Yeah, I'm not gonna post too often. Or too often. Often. Whatever. Boom, you have the entire space free. I'm gonna try something though. Well, like I said, I'm gonna check out this lady works so fast. Or if we have enough money. Hope you enjoy being an astronaut. I prefer it down here on the ground with all the gravity. She didn't ask. I can't even believe it. You can become an astronaut for free. My only thought is, can you go through here? He doesn't stop you. And oh, you missed this section right here. You can still sit down. They just don't do anything. You missed this section and the exam. Whenever you go to space, it doesn't really matter. So, that is actually very funny. Like, dude. Oh my god. Well, if you want to become a space cadet or go to space and wildlife for free, that's how. Don't believe me? Think, oh, I bought one off camera. Then I ask you to try it yourself if you have the game. And if you don't, then you have no right to, you have no right to talk. Alright. I'm gonna delete the save file now, so they don't go after me. By the way, do this fast. Who knows when overnight gonna be patched. I just thought it was kind of cool. You can use it yourself. I already paid when it came out. I kind of wish I knew that clip was there, because I was just walking on my main account. I saw an interact button. I decided to, you know what, why not? Press it. And then I see a vending machine. I'm like, that's random. I close it. I'm in the thing. So, I, yeah. Yeah. Because if you go back here, because the next one is the spaceship test. If you try going back here, you can't. You can't sit down or do any of the exams. You can't sit down and do an exam. It just doesn't work. You can't go back even further and do that. Neither of these two work. Only the remainder do. And if you try to leave, they'll say, don't leave without finishing the exam. But you can't finish the exam. So you can want to start at the testing part. Make sure you know everything about space credits too. Like I said, yeah. Please like to subscribe. Goodbye.